Well, a viral claim has spread online stating that only 83 people have died solely from COVID in Australia since the pandemic began. And that originated from a segment on Paul Murray's Sky News show where he looked at recently released data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics. Here's some of what he had to say.
How many people have actually died, not with, but exclusively from COVID in Australia in the past couple of years? It is 83. Now, every one of those is absolutely a tragedy, as is the 2 and a bit thousand before that. And the many hundreds that will still be to come, absolutely terrible, obviously, for the people and their families. Not belittling any of that, but I'm putting it in perspective. How are we still living in a world when 83 people are the ones that were otherwise healthy but got killed by COVID? The rest had something seriously wrong with them before, and it was the final straw that broke the camel's back. That's the truth. That's the reality.
Now, the only problem with that, some of that data has been misinterpreted. Now, the ABS's own website says that there were 2,639 deaths where people died with or from COVID that occurred by January 31st of this year that have been registered and received by the ABS. Now, they state that the majority of deaths had an underlying cause of death of COVID. Now, that is specifically 2,556, and there were 83 people who died with COVID-19. But when you scroll down the page, it does give you extra info saying that other deaths that had COVID as a term on the death certificate included 83, which were COVID related. This is where the person died with COVID, confirmed or suspected, but it was not the underlying cause of death. Now, the AAP also says that the number of deaths where COVID alone was reported on the death certificate is 220, and an ABS spokesperson told them that when COVID-19 was listed as a cause on the certificate, 83 of these were not due to the virus itself, but another condition, adding that an example of another condition could be, for instance, late-stage cancer. But that didn't stop the claim spreading on Sky, and not just on Sky. Over at the Herald Sun, a tweet that has now been deleted also used that 83 figure. Now, Rita Panahi, who wrote the article, told us that it's possible a blurb was added by someone in the digital or socials team and showed an image of her article, which you're looking at now, that did not include a misinterpretation of that 83 figure. So just to state again, that figure of 83 from the ABS is referencing COVID-related deaths, where the person's death was not due to the virus, but another condition. And of course, if you see something you want fact-checked, please don't forget to tag or DM at 6NewsAU on social media, or send us an email where you're actually more likely to get a response. Contact at 6newsau.com.